Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. It's pretty early in the morning on a weekend, so I'm going to be quiet for the first couple of hours, but I'm planning on being here pretty much all day. I'm doing the turbo and water outlet on this car here. It's going to take me till the afternoon to be done for sure. I've got all the tools I might need because I'm pretty far from home. So I brought plenty of extra tools. Turbo under boost. So we're going to do a new turbo on this. And then we've got some coolant leaks coming from this water outlet here, so we're going to be replacing that too. It's warm, they just went to get coffee. Oh wait, that's not the coolant hose, there it is, that's pretty tight. So I'm gonna let that cool down. I'm gonna do the oil while it's still warm though. So let's do it. All right, I just got the heat shield off like 10 minutes ago. I've had the fan blowing on it and it just got cool enough to open everything up. So I think that manifold's still probably a little too hot. I'm really worried about this really tiny hose right there because it's long. It goes all the way back to down here somewhere. Where is it? That. So I'm gonna try and gently get that out of the way first. And then we've got just a few things to disconnect. Oil feed, coolant lines. And then I've got the wrong water outlet, so I'm far from home, but I'm not far from AutoZone. There's one like a few blocks away, so I'm gonna go ahead and call them. They just opened up like 10 minutes ago, so I was gonna give them, I'll check and see if they have that or if they can get that today. Just run over there and grab it. But about ready to get cracking on this. I want to go ahead and start pulling it out. All right, I've just got this jacked up onto some jack stands, and the problem I see everybody complaining about online is getting to the coolant lines behind the turbo. And a lot of people say, hey, the hack is to take the AC compressor out. Way easier than that, because most people already loosen these brackets here for the catalytic converter to kind of wiggle out of place. Get you a nice impact if you have one. Well, if your bolts just aren't looking like they're about to strip out, take out the catalytic converter. It'll just pop right out the bottom here. So I'm gonna do that, put an impact on there real quick. Looks like a 12 or 14. And then I'll have to loosen it up top. And I've got the other one there because this hose is still stuck. So just a few things in the way I'm gonna get out of the way, and then I'll show you the easiest hack. Just like that. Now, my condolences if you live in the Rust Belt. Not much I can do about that. Make sure this gasket's in good shape. Yeah, honestly, it looks pretty good. And then you've got access to everything without having to redo your AC system. Look, it's about to fall on us though. Big band. Just take this bracket out, and everything's right there. There's your hack. Subscribe if this helped you. Alright, that just took forever, like little half turns at a time. 5-10 minutes because my arm was falling asleep, but got the first bottom one undone. 5-10 minutes. Well, I guess it's about time to shave anyways. I've been thinking about it, but I just got a beard full of coolant. when I was under there. When I first went to put everything back together, I pulled that coolant hose for the turbo down, and it just dumped all in my beard. So I can still feel it in there. I took a tub of towels, dude wipe, and just wiped my face off, but it just still feels all sticky and nasty. So whatever, the turbo's in there. I've got to tighten it down. I've just got those two on loosely. Those are the only ones. It came with 2 new studs. That's nice. I'm gonna run grab this water outlet. I grabbed the wrong one, so I'm gonna clean up so then there's nothing laying out here. Run to that AutoZone, grab some lunch, and then come back and do that. All right, that's it for this one. This is just a quick tip on how to do this one better because I haven't seen this online. Nobody's made a good tutorial. Nobody's made one with Buicks, but that little Chevy Ecotec 1.4 has the same turbo. Everything's tightened back down. I'm gonna triple check everything and then fill up the coolant and pressure test that. If that holds pressure, then I'll warm it up and we'll get out of here. All right, that's right at 10 PSI. It took a few pumps to get that down, so I know there's an air bubble in there. So I'm gonna run this and get that out, as long as this doesn't have a leak. And if you've made it this far, the last tip you're gonna need to know is when you're lining up those pressure fitting tubes, sometimes they can get misaligned this way or that way. The best way to realign those so you don't strip them out is to hook one end. Your open end is the one that's going to be up on there, onto it, and then you can stick a screwdriver in the end to apply a little bit of torque in either direction to align. This is for the flare nut coolant lines on the back of the turbo. Good luck, you can do it.